Welcome to Dear Entrepreneur.
This week we're going to discuss branding and how you can turn your personal story into your business.
So today we have a special guest, Lakesha Lee, who is going to discuss her journey and how it led to her starting her own campaign.
So let's check it out.
I am Lakesha Lee, and this is my story. Greetings, I am Lakesha Lee, artist, educator, speaker, entrepreneur, and my story begins with a phone call. So I'm 17 years old, I'm sitting in Tim Hortons in Buffalo, New York, and I hop on the phone and I call this gentleman and I tell him, you know, I'm getting ready to change my life. I just had this job interview. I got the job. I'm getting ready to go back to school. I'm going to start a business. And, you know, I'm going to turn my life around and do, you know, the right things. And his voice was not as agreeable. He was like, no, that's not you. That's not your lifestyle. That's not what you're about to do. He was like, we'll see. And we hung up the phone. But this gentleman, this call was no ordinary call. I was on the phone with the pimp that I had been with the previous 9 months to returning home to Buffalo to live with my grandmother. So 9 months prior to, I was 15 years old. I was a senior in high school, getting ready to graduate. However, I felt like I was grown. I had a lot of responsibilities at home. I came from a very a strong household. My parents required nothing but excellence. That was the standard. You know, I was automatically a leader as the eldest child. So there was a lot of pressure for me. And we had moved from Buffalo to Upper Marlboro, Maryland, where everything looked different. Everybody had on a pair of Sucos and Jordans and Looney Tunes, and I was just like in my swishy sweatsuit with Sauconys all red, and you know, I just stood out, but not knowing the value in standing out, that was just me. That was my personality. I was different. Always been different. Gonna continue to be different. But I didn't know that as a 15-year-old young woman, and you know, I had very low self-esteem. I did not know how to value myself. I didn't know what my value was. I did not know that my uniqueness is what made me me. That's what made me different, and that I was valuable. The Self-Love is Bae campaign began in 2014. It started with a blog. At that time, I was heavily promoting I am Lakesha Lee. That was my coming out. It was my coming out of my discovery of who I was, what my value was, you know, how I could help other people realize that self-declaration was important. And that's where I am came in. So that was the name of my blog. That's the core and the heart where it started. Prior to that, I had worked in the District of Columbia Public Charter School System, and I was a after-school program developer. It was the club that I started was a fashion modeling and etiquette club, and it was centered around self-esteem and self-empowerment for girls grades 1 through 8. We spun it off with the fashion because, you know, you have to appeal to a younger audience in some way, but we, you know, it was heavy on the self-empowerment, self-esteem. We had some really deep conversations with girls sitting around in a circle, and, you know, the girls would cry, and they would just like, I just can't be accepted. Like, you know, my behavioral issues and me lashing out is just about me wanting to be loved, and that's the same thing I experienced. So that's when I knew that developing this curriculum and working with youth to empower them to realize their self-worth and their self-value. That's where I realized that. So moving forward, I was thinking of, you know, how can I turn this into a business? How do I turn this into a profit but still help people in the same hand? So I've done a lot of volunteer work in DC, in Maryland as well, centered around self-empowerment and self-esteem. I've gone into schools and done workshops and had ciphers with girls who are transitioning from transitioning or in a rehabilitative type space moving forward, because I feel like those girls were similar to me in thinking, you know, that there was a lack or that there was some type of problem, and then they end up lashing out or behaving in a certain way when really the core is your self-esteem and your self-value. So the Self-Love is Bae campaign is all about confirming and affirming self-esteem and self-value within young African American women, period. So, you know, I feel like that's not something that we learn in our educational system. That's very important, and it should be taught in the system. How to build relationships, what self-worth and self-value is, what is goal setting, how do you develop your strengths, what do you like about yourself, how do you edify your swag and your personal appearance. And then once you've done that, how do you help other people get to that state? How do you help build up other people? So the Self-Love is Bae campaign is literally about self-love being the number one thing. We have our girls, we have our boys, we have our family, but self-love is Bae always. For anyone who wants to turn their story into a business, I am currently working on the Self-Love is Bae experience. It's a 4-hour workshop experience where we focus on self-esteem, self-empowerment for young African American women who have been through any type of traumatic experience, or for young women who just need to confirm and affirm their self-esteem. So this is not your typical humdrum workshop. It is art-based, so it's centered around holistic healing and trauma-informed therapy. And we journal, we meditate, we have a hip-hop cypher. The girls work individually and they work with one another. We have a photo shoot at the end, and there's also a authorship opportunity for the young women who would like to speak words from their hearts to other young women who may be in similar positions as they are. So this is like a super lit experience. Like I can't wait until it just continues to grow and grow and grow. I see it internationally all over the world, and eventually being offered as a curriculum that you can purchase, and you can teach it in your school, you can teach it at home, you can teach it to your Girls Health troop, you can teach it to your church organization, you can teach it to your own nonprofit. So turning your story into a business is really about being open and honest with yourself about who you are, right? So you're honest about who you are and where you've been and how you've overcome. That's the key, because in business you're solving a problem. So what's the solution? And how did you arrive at the solution? Because there was a problem, and you have to be able to clearly articulate those two and definitely decide who your target is, where they are, what they need, what their needs look like, what their lacks are. But for me, the core is really understanding who you are and what your message is, what you want to project into the world, and then definitely having a great team. You have to have a great team. You have to have a great squad. You have to be committed and dedicated. Like I said, this has been my dream and part of my goal since 2014. But I can't stop. I can't stop. Stop. You can't stop. So you have to be committed and dedicated and just really tell the story.
Anyway.
It's cool.
So anyways, that was a wonderful, Lakesha has a wonderful story. Like, she literally turned her childhood experiences into a way to flip around to help kids, young girls her age.
She did really good. No, I really was happy. I was really happy to have her on. We're definitely looking forward to what she does.
Was you like waiting for me to finish?
No, you were talking so low and they couldn't hear you. So.
Well, let me repeat it. She had a fantastic story. I was completely moved by her movement. Self-Love is Bae.
So look out for whatever, not whatever she has, but for all the stuff she has planned for the future, definitely. You have her website, or?
Yes, I am LakeshaLee.weebly.com.
Just look underneath our video and you'll find the website. So before you go, we want to leave you with a little motivation. Which quote should I say today? No, I really can't think of one. Quote.
Everybody should live by that.
Wait, real quick. Okay, it's don't wait for the ideal moment. It will never come. The ideal thing to do is go after whatever it is you want today. Say yes to your dreams. I'm sorry, I forgot. That was mine too. So thank you for tuning in for this episode. We'll see you next week for, is it a special? We haven't decided yet. So we'll see you next week for whichever one we decide to do.
Make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.